join. Okay, so Facebook Live is just trying to connect with us. I've got the IT people in the background. So hi, everybody. It's Esha Dwight, founder of LTLA, and obviously co-founder with my beautiful partner, Ian Horn. And today we're going to be talking about everything to do with, look, your goals, your dreams, and how you can actually speed that process up to getting to your goals a lot quicker. Now, it doesn't matter what goal you have in mind. So it can be a health goal, it can be a weight loss goal, it can be a fitness goal, it can be a, maybe you're in a job and you've got a career goal, maybe it's a business goal, maybe you're starting out in business, and it's so important that we understand our goals. Or you may have been in a business for quite a while and you just need to get inspired again. So today we have our very special guest speaker joining us, and she is going to talk about how you can actually get to your goals a lot quicker. All right, we don't just have to wait for them to happen. There's little tricks and tips that we can do to actually get us to our goals a lot quicker. So let me bring on our special guest. I think she's already on anyway. There's our Debbie Footner. Hey, Deb.
Hi, Esha, how you going?
I'm good. So I think we've known each other for what? Over 12 months, about 18 months now?
Yes,
and
yes.
Your passion for life would probably, just meet mine. And I think that's probably why we've come into each other's lives. We can connect on so many different levels. But you're a health and wellness mentor. And without a doubt, like I said, you are probably one of the most passionate, driven women that I have probably ever met. That's a big call.
Wow.
I've met a lot of driven people, but you seem to have this innate, desire to just really want to help people. And we just thought it would be appropriate to do a webinar today where we bring in, what you've actually done to get you to where you want to go. And I won't read your bio because it's really extensive. I'll let everybody read about you later, and maybe you can just share with us a little snapshot of, who you are. But yeah, without further ado, let's hand it over to you, Deb, because I'd love to hear your hints and tips.
Thank you so much, Esha. A little nervous, but I'm really happy to share anything that will help anybody. We only get one life, and it's really important to, no matter what happens in your life, to actually have goals. I mean, a dream is a wish that the heart makes, but if you want to do something, you need a goal, and it needs to be a big goal, and it needs for you to go, I don't think I can do that. That's how big it needs to be. That's really, really important. And you make lots of goals all the time, okay? Now, a vision board is very, very powerful tool, and it helps you manifest your goals. But just to tell you a little bit about me, I'm a mother of two beautiful adult children, and I've got a beautiful granddaughter, Piper. And like I said, my life has been up and down and up and down. So I've done vision boards all my life, and it helps you when you're low, when you're not thinking, oh, that's not right, or you go on the wrong path, you think it's the wrong path or whatever. It's okay, because just get in your head what you want. If you know what you want, doesn't matter how you're going to get there. And I had no idea that I would get to where I am because I got sick. And I got diverticulitis really badly, and they were going to operate, and I went, no, I really want to do natural. I've always loved natural medicine. And I met Esha, and Esha said, give me 30 days. And I went, yeah, sure. And then all of a sudden, wham, bang, I am healthy, and I am now 22 kilos less than what I was, and it is absolutely amazing. And then all of a sudden it's like I have this beautiful business in front of me. I had a very part-time business, and then I got stood down from my travel agent, and I went, well, what a better time to actually go full-time. and see what happens. And so I went, oh, it's time to do another dream board. So as you can see behind me, I've done my dream board, and some of my team have done the dream board for them as well. It is very personal. It is very yours. As you can see, mine's very busy, like me. Actually, Deborah means busy bee, and that describes me to a T. Yeah. But the way that it works is it can be extremely powerful. Have you ever thought of somebody and they've rang? Have you ever wanted a new car and you see them all the time? How does that happen? It's because your mind and your subconscious mind will give you what you want. Now, that can be good and it can be bad. Okay, so, and I've had both, but it is so powerful. The law of attraction, the law of what you think about, the law of all of that kind of thing, you decide in your head, you decide. So it was like, I had to move in with my daughter, I lost my job, and so it's like, what can I do? Hide under the doona and cry, or like dust yourself off, get on with it, and do what is right in front of you, something that you're passionate about. Okay, and that's what basically I've done. So that's a little intro about me. Now, let's get on to vision boards, because I love them. Okay, now what you need to do, they are a future, it's a map of the future of what you want in the next, and it could be in the next month, it could be in the next 3 months, a year, 5 years. It doesn't actually matter, because you don't actually know when it will manifest, because, you know, as you do it, things will happen. So you move your goalposts. So I wanted to do something in the business world, and I got it, and then I went, oh, let's do the next one, and keep going. So no matter what business you're in, you can actually do this. You can do it in your personal life, you can do it in your spiritual life, you can do it any which way you want. But basically how it works is you need to have a list of intentions, and you can put them under a lot of them. Materialistic things give you pleasure, and they give you what you want. People say, I want money. And it's like, what do you want to do with that money? Because that's what you need to do. You can't just say, yes, I want to earn $1 million. What do you want to do with $1 million? You'll never get $1 million if you don't know what you're going to do with it. So break it down to see what you want. So as you can see, you know, behind me, house. What's your next house? Now, I was in real estate, so I love houses. And so I've got lots of different things, but as I don't have my adult children are there, so I don't need a big house. But what do I want? Do I want to live near the beach? Do I want to live in the hills? Do I want to live on a farm? What do I want to do? So, and that's the questions you ask yourself. What does your house look like? What does your furniture look like? What does the outside of your house? I love al fresco. I love a spa. I love all of that kind of thing. Put that there. I don't know how I'm going to get my next house. I don't know when it's going to come. It doesn't matter. You just welcome your thoughts, just allow it to be, and then let it go. And the universe, whatever, God, universe, whatever you do, that will manifest it. But you have to let it go. You can't hold on tight. Oh, I want this. And keep it to yourself. Keep it to, because there's a lot of people out there that will squash your dreams and squash your vision. So that's probably the biggest lesson I've learnt, because people say, you know, you'll never get there, you'll never do this, because they're jealous. And I've learnt that. So keep it to yourself, and keep it to the ones that will applaud what you're doing. Tell them, absolutely. But that's probably a big tip. Now, and then you can go on to something like car. What do you want in a car? What make, what style, what color? Can you feel yourself in that car? Go and sit in it. I have. I wanted an Audi when I was in real estate, and I went and sat in one, and I went, oh my goodness, they were $54,000. I couldn't afford an Audi, but guess what came up for $33,000? Something, or a car that had done 3,000 kilometers. That was exactly what I wanted. I could get a loan for 30,000. I couldn't get a loan for 50. I got my car. So that was back then. my car's a little bit, you might be able to see my car behind me now, but it is, can you see the big black one?
Yeah. Is that a Jeep?
No, it's a Range Rover.
A Range
Yes.
Rover. Oh, yes. Oh, I can smell the leather.
Oh,
I can smell the leather.
and it's sexy black.
Yeah, yeah, that's you.
So that's definitely one of my passions. Also travel, as you can see, is another passion. I love travel. What I do is so I can travel and see the world. We can't quite do that at the moment, and that's why I think I became a travel agent, because I was so passionate about travel. But you can do, doesn't matter what you do, that can be a goal as well. But travel, where's your bucket list? Put down everything where you want to go, and it doesn't matter how you get there, what you want to do. But also your business and income goals, they're really important as well. Like, you know, what's the next level you want to get to in your chosen field? So you can choose, you know, whatever next step is, or you might choose to have that bigger step, and you might choose to, you know, like one of my goals is to be on stage and tell my story, and I will do it. Don't know when, but I will do it. Because it's I love to share. I'm a big giver, and we deserve something in life to be rewarded with, and that's what your vision can be. Also spiritual, you can do a lot of things spiritually. Affirmations, meditation, what books to read, personal development. Personal development is key. Personal development is absolutely key, especially when you're low. Read a book. Read a book. Get out of the mindset that you're in, and then it will move it. Music will do the same thing, but that will help you. Also, what are you looking for? You could be looking for a partner. I actually wrote down an affirmation to be able to find my perfect partner. It took a long time. Been through a couple of husbands, but anyway, but I've Bruno is really close, and it is what I actually wrote. So really amazing what you actually write. Let it go, put it in a drawer, and let it go, and let the law of attraction, because you will get what you are given at the time you're given it. Now, I've had some hard lessons in my life and gone, why on earth did that happen to me? But it was to put me into the next phase of my life, which is better. So I feel where I'm supposed to be. So I am absolutely thrilled that all those things happened to me. And now it's fantastic. And yeah, there will be bad days and there will be good days, but it doesn't matter. You just need to look at your vision board and have it somewhere where you need to go. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritties of how we do it. What you need to do is you need to define what you want. So you need to write down what you want in your business goals, what you want in your car, or what I've just gone through, okay? Then you get, depending on how you want to do it. Some people have done it on the back of the toilet. And they've had, on the back of the toilet door, they have put everything on the back of the toilet door. Or you get a cork board like I've got, and you can put it up anywhere. There's a lot of things. Some people put it on the fridge, and you can do that as, you can do that as well. It doesn't matter. You might do it in, the young ones would probably do it in Pinterest, but you need to look at it every day. You need to have a visual every single day to look at it. Now, you don't need to know how you're going to do it. You just need to look at it, because then it will go, oh yes. Do you know how many Range Rovers I've seen since I've done that board? It is absolutely amazing. And I go, oh, I don't like that color. Oh, it's a Range Rover. Oh, wow. So yeah, that's how it will happen. Now, the next thing you do is you gather some magazines, or printer of like, do the internet and print some things, and get words that mean something to you, words that you go, yes, that's me. As you can see, there's a lot of words on my board that resonate with me. Those words will resonate with you, whatever your board will be. You cut out words, you find images, you'll find things on Facebook groups as well, what you would like, and you cut out everything that is good. You'll have a kitchen table full of everything. This is so much fun. Put some music on and just keep cutting, going yes, yes, yes. And if you get and if you really get creative, when I really, really wanted my Audi, I actually went to the Audi and I drove it, and I and got a picture and put that picture right next to my dream board, and I got it. So that's that's really important. Her name was Bella, by the way. It was absolutely
Bella
beautiful.
the Audi.
Bella the Audi, absolutely.
Oh, gorgeous.
Now, with once you've done all of that, you'll have lots of things, and you'll go and you'll bring your cork board or whatever you've got. Bring your cork board there, and you put the first things that mean the most to you. So you put them on there, and then you have a look at it.
Got it.
And you go, could I put any more on? Could I put any less on? No, that's not. I want to swap that for that. You will find it, but you will change it all the time anyway. As you can see, mine's just pins. I've put it just pins. It is an organized, it is beautiful and it is organized, but it looks probably a little bit messy. But I take things off and put things on. When I get to my next level, I take that off and then put the next one on. So it evolves all the time. So that's really, really one of the really most important things. All right. Now, once you've created your vision board, you must put it somewhere where you will see it every single day. Okay. That is really, really, really important. And then you will just go about your day, and it will start coming to you, and you go, oh, look, Cancun. I can't wait to go to Mexico. Oh, I love Mexico, and I can't wait. I haven't been to Cancun. So that is one thing that I'm very, very passionate about, that I can't wait. Now, I've actually, I've got to go to a travel agency and grab a book because I haven't got Cancun up there. But I just put Cancun next May, and I put it up there because that's where I'm going, and I can't wait to go there with lots of my new friends. So, but you must love your dream board. I love my dream board. I will share it with anyone. I love it, and nobody will be able to tell me, oh, you'll never do that, because I've got to the stage where it's like a shield you have up, and when you're strong and when you know what you want, nobody will stop you. So that's really, really, really important. So and be around the right people and tell the right people what your dream board is about. So it's a bit like when you do lose weight, some people don't, oh, no, I don't want to tell anybody. Tell the world, because it is just fantastic. You will feel so good, and you'll get so many great comments. So, and that could be a goal up there. It used to be my goal. I don't need it up there anymore, because, I've made a huge lifestyle change, and that was a lifestyle was a big thing in my dream boards before. How do I lose 15 kilos? How do I do that? I didn't know how, but it manifested itself because I met you, Isha.
Absolutely. And you met your life partner, and it's brought you to where you are today.
Yes, absolutely. And I've come full circle, because I'm back into the house I bought 7 years ago, and living with my kids and all of that kind of thing. It happens. Everything happens for a reason. There are lots of lessons to learn in life, but this behind me will help you so much get clarity, and just let it go, let it happen, and do the daily things that you need to do to make it happen. You can't just have a dream board and then sit there and wait. You can't do that. You must still do the actions that you need to, if you're working, you get up and you go to work, and you work out where your next step. How can you get better? How can you improve yourself every day, every month, every year? Do something, like that. But basically, that's how my dream board works.
So that's how you've been manifesting all your life.
I have.
which is incredible. It is incredible. I've learned so much today. Look, I will be really honest. I've never been a dreamer. So I grew up in a very sort of not poor household, but a very sort of, you know, just under the working class household with a dad that really never dreamed. He never dreamt. He never, you know, he was just so happy that we were alive. He was a man full of gratitude. So I've learned gratitude really, really well. I'm so grateful for absolutely everything, you know, for this opportunity today, absolutely everything in my life I'm grateful for. But we weren't taught to dream, and I think a lot of people aren't taught to dream.
You know, or they get squashed.
Don't they? You know,
because you're taught to, you go to work, you earn your money, you come home, you pay your house off, and that's it. And that's then you die.
That's
and
right.
Raise your kids, you die. No, life is, there's more to life than that. Absolutely. And yeah, it's a way of getting to the next level. Get out of your comfort zone, get to the next level. Like, this is out of my comfort zone being on here, but
you'd never think so.
It is. But it's like, but I want to overcome that, and I want to, you know, I want to better myself and better my family.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm organised. So we went out on the weekend because Ian and I, we've got a separate one each. So we've got this one. We picked that one up from, I think, Officeworks for $10. So we've got that one. I've got an existing one that I never completed. So this is a real big monster one. So this is going to be like a combined one for Ian and I. And I've already got my dream house, my dream office. I've got a trip that I've just won to Japan, which we're meant to actually be there right now.
Yes.
Once again, see, so that's the power of intent and focus. So it's interesting. We were on a trip that I've always wanted to go to Japan. Okay, because I used to study the Japanese culture, the Japanese way of eating for healing. And for years, I studied the macrobiotic diet and the effects on the body. And it was in, my study took me to small villages just off the island, just on an island outside of Japan. Lo and behold, you know, fast forward that maybe 25 years later, right, without a dream board. Okay, just back then and all through my life, this incredible desire to want to go there, to meet the people. You know, they're the longest living people on the planet. They live, you know, they're centenarians, live to, you know, they're hundreds. And, you know, I've always had a want to understand why people live long lives and healthy lives. All of a sudden, we get awarded a business trip to Japan. Now, really interesting. The same goes with Ian. When I really got to that point where I knew that I wanted a soul partner, I took pages of notes of what I wanted in that man, and so what I wanted in that man, what I had to contribute to that person. I did exactly what you said without even knowing it, Deb. I put it in my folder. I used to look at it regularly. You know, like you go through it. You know, you kind of, you date, and you wonder, are they the one? And you get your notes out. Oh, no, they're not the one. Okay, my notes go back in the drawer. You know, until you meet the one. And then you get the notes out and you think, oh, my goodness, that is the man that I've described to the detail. So taking it one step further is what you do. You know, this is intentional focus. So I think what I've got from you today really is be intentional. Don't just be a spectator of other people's lives. Be intentional in your own life. We all have so much greatness. You said it yourself. We all have the ability to live rich and wholesome lives, but so many of us don't. We don't dream. We're not encouraged to dream. If you're a little girl like me, never being encouraged to dream, you know, we go through the motions of life, just watching other people live and by fluke achieving things, you know, in a way. Yeah.
Oh, so, most definitely.
So with your vision boarding, right, so I've already started collecting. I've got my magazines, everything's ready. Good. So I'm actually now, we're going to end the webinar because I really want to get onto my dream boarding. Now, you say to take a couple of weeks to do it or a week to do it?
Not necessarily a couple of weeks, but you need a few days because you'll cut things out and then you'll start, your imagination will go overload. And then you'll go, oh, this Matt, you'll see something and go, oh, I'm going to cut that out and put that on. But you add all the time. But the main thing is to actually start. But you need to have a time to finish it, because all of a sudden you've got that all there, and in 3 weeks' time, it will still be all there. In your DMO, have 10 minutes to do it every single day. Put that in there.
Okay.
So otherwise you don't want to do it all at once, but do it. Just do bits and pieces, and then it will manifest. You will be absolutely amazed.
I love it, Deb. God, I love you. I love your zest for life. I love your passion, and I love your leadership. You know, the way in which you teach, even just this, the way in which you've taught everybody to start dreaming again is really, really powerful. Or start, and it's not just dreaming, is it? It's creating a vision for your future, rather than it just happening by default.
And allow yourself to come out, because you know, I've had people say to me, especially with you need to calm down a bit and you'll find the right person. You need to do this, you need to do that. You're too loud, you're too vivacious, you're too this, you're too that. And it's like, you know what? I don't care about any of what anybody else says. I'm me, and bad luck if you don't like me, don't talk to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, Deb, just to bring it to a close, you absolutely inspire. I really do thank you for your time. I know it's a really busy time for you at the moment running your business, so I really do thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to taking a bit of a screenshot, and we'll create this as a post. We can all maybe share our vision boards. It probably doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but
I would love to see some.
Let's start sharing them.
Yes, please start sharing them. And even if you would like, if you don't want to share it with everybody, share it with me. I would love to know what you've created and what your goals are, because when you tell somebody else, it becomes real. So yes, love to see some.
Brilliant. Okay, Deb. Well, look, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Aisha.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye. See you, Deb.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.